What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue the Gauntlet Series for the Sony LinkBuds S. Today they'll be going up against one of my low-key heavy hitters, if you will, the OnePlus Buds Pro. So buckle up. This is going to be an in-depth review. So here we go. Okay, here we are. The one-on-one. The Sony LinkBuds S versus the OnePlus Buds Pro. This is one of the. This is number 2 in the Gauntlet Series for the LinkBuds S. So let's go ahead and get this started. Let's talk price first off. The LinkBuds S, you know, they all go for $199.99. You can get that price on the Sony website as well as Amazon. Whereas the OnePlus Buds Pro, they were originally $149.99, but actually they are $149.99 on the OnePlus website, but you can get them on Amazon for $119.99. So I will leave descriptions in the comment section, or I'll leave a link in the description, blah blah blah, below, so that way you can go ahead and get the OnePlus Buds Pro at that low price. Or if you want to try them both, or you want to just get the Sonys, you can go ahead and get those as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at each of these. At first, let's go ahead and look at the cases. As you can tell, they're both fairly slim cases. The Sony case it's matte, but it's slippy. Just a little slippery. You can easily drop this case because there's basically no grip on it. I'm actually thinking about getting one of those silicone coverings for this case, so at least I can have some grip when I go to grab it. As far as the OnePlus case, same. It feels almost the same. Matte black, obviously. They do have them in other colors. They actually have a limited edition all silver one that I just came across, so that's pretty cool. But this also can slip. You can also slip and drop these, even though this is more of a pebble, like if you skip across a lake type feel, so you can get it like that and really wing it up. But I'm just kidding. Both of them are very pocketable. Both of them are very slim, as you can see. And it's just that, you know, when you lay them down, the Sony sits up where the OnePlus case lays flat. So let's go ahead and take a look at the earbuds themselves. As you can see, the OnePlus Buds Pro is of a pencil style form factor. Actually, they got the squeeze technology on the stem there. Let me go ahead and get this in here so you can see. They got the squeeze in here, so of course that way you can use that to execute commands as far as playing, pause, active noise canceling, and things of that nature. Let's go ahead and pull out one of the LinkBuds. As you can see, obviously the LinkBud takes its form from the 1000 XM4s, where they have the ergonomically round end that fits well into your ear well. Well, fits snugly into the ear well, but it's a very much smaller earbud though. Let's go ahead and put these side by side real quick. Okay, so now you see, if we're going to rate them side by side, the OnePlus, when it comes to the actual connection to the actual part that goes into the ear, the OnePlus is smaller than the LinkBuds S. I drew a blank there for just a second. But what we're going to do is, let me go ahead. I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna put these in. We're gonna talk about the fit and feel here real quick. Full disclosure, I did change out the ear tips on both of these because I like a bigger, when it comes to these ones, I like a bigger ear tip for a better seal. But I got one in each ear. Let me grab my phone here. I'm going to take a picture of both of them, and I'm going to show you what they look like in each ear. Let's see. We'll take one of the Sony. And we're going to take one of the LinkBuds Pro. All right, let me. Okay. All right, so here we go. This is what the Sony LinkBuds looks like. LinkBuds S looks like in my ear, and this is what the OnePlus Buds Pro looks like. Both of them are very comfortable, very light in the ear. And like I said, I went ahead and changed the ear tips so they definitely fit perfect for me right now. So you might want to take a look at adjusting the ear tips to fit your ear canal and give you that proper seal. Because like I said, I always say, and I will continue to say on all these videos, the proper ear tip helps a lot when it comes to your noise canceling as well as sound when it comes to these earbuds. So let's go ahead and talk specs. We got both of them are rocking Bluetooth 5.2. Both have active noise canceling. As far as codec supported, both of them support AAC and SBC. However, the Buds Pro supports LHDC3, which is a high definition audio codec, and the LinkBuds S support LDAC, which is Sony's proprietary high definition audio codec. Okay, now so then basically they all support the same thing. It's just to me it just seems like they put the special names to it to prioritize it to their specific devices. Okay, so let's talk battery for the Buds Pro. With ANC on, you can get up to 5 hours on the earbuds. With ANC off, you can get up to 7 hours. With the case, you can get up to, with ANC on rather, you can get up to 28 hours. With ANC off, you can get up to 38 hours. Now, with the LinkBuds, you can get up to 6 hours on the earbuds, 14 hours with the case, for a total of 20 hours altogether with the entire setup. Now, once again, you have to take in consideration volume, what volume, as far as volume, how high, how loud you have them. Like I say, of course, active noise canceling where you have it on and off. If you're using one earbud at a time, or if you're using both of them at a time, all these things come into consideration when you start talking about battery life. But these are basically just settings that you would have if if you were at standard usage or whatever. Okay, so as far as quick charge, both cases support quick charge. For the LinkBuds S, 5 minutes would give you an hour of playback time, and for the Buds Pro, sorry about that. The Buds Pro, you can get like 10 minutes, so you can get up to 10 hours of playback time. Also, I failed to mention with the actual earbuds on the OnePlus Buds Pro, excuse me, you can get up to 3 hours of continuous talk time. Which, okay, I think that's fantastic, but there's no labeling, no listing as to how much continuous talk time you can get on the LinkBuds S, but I guess they felt as though they needed to have that documented for the OnePlus Buds Pro. Okay, both are water resistant. The LinkBuds S is IPX4, while the OnePlus Buds Pro is IP55. So I think that's the highest it can get. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but that's pretty impressive for earbuds. And as far as special features go, the the OnePlus Buds Pro does have multi-point pairing. The LinkBuds S does not have it, but they do have what they call a quick attention mode. Is when you have the earbuds in, someone comes up and wants to ask you a question or hold a conversation. You press and hold onto the left earbud. Your audio lowers, and you can have a conversation with that person. And then once you're done having that conversation, you release it, and it returns back to your regular volume level. And if you have ANC on, that returns back, turns back on. I'm sorry, that way I forgot to mention, once you put that on, it does go into like a transparency mode. I forgot to mention that, but that's the special feature there. I really wish these guys would have the have multi-point pairing as well, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole tonight or about that. So with that all being said, we're going to go ahead and grab my phone. We're going to pair up these earbuds one at a time, and we're going to go through the individual apps. So bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back in. As you can see, I got the OnePlus Buds Pro already paired up. So we're going to go ahead and dive into their app. Their app is called Hey Melody. And I know there it is. All right. So we go ahead and take a look. Of course, that app comes up and it gives you the picture of the earbuds in case. And of course, you got left, right earbud with their battery percentage. Let me pop these in and see if it. Let me see. I'll put these in. Just want to see something here. All right. As soon as I pop them in, it switched to noise canceling. Let me close the case here. Okay, so it doesn't give you the case's battery strength, but that's okay. Like I said, you scroll down, you got your noise canceling. As soon as I took the earbuds and put them in, they switched to noise canceling. Let me see what happens when I turn them out. I took one out, it went to transparency. I took the second one out, it automatically switched to off. Okay, so of course you can switch to either one once you have it in. And then, of course, you got your slide rocker there. Let me go ahead and put these back in so you can get a good look at the slide rocker here when it comes to active noise canceling. Okay, so you got becomes available to you. You can slide it up. And, of course, you get a little chime in, let you know that it's at max. And everything just went completely silent. I can hear, now I ain't going to say completely silent. I can hear very little bit of the TV in the background. Not a lot, just a little bit. But I can definitely feel like I need to yell. Of course, you got maximum. Then you got middle. Of course, you got another chime. And then, of course, then you got low. I get another chime. And then I'm out. And then I'm back to normal. And, of course, you got transparency. Now I can hear myself. I can hear things around me. In that nature. So we're going to go ahead and keep it there for right now. Okay, of course you got the audio ID. This is just a hearing test. So they can basically design the proper hearing pattern for you. I've already done it, so we're not going to walk through that because that's a pretty lengthy process. So we're going to keep it moving. Basically, it was just set up a proper sound signature for you. Then you got the Zen mode. You can go in. You can hear white noise or anything like that if you turn it on. If you activate it here with the toggle switch. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do that just so we can go in. Then you can go into like the visual sounds. I can hear like the warm sunrise now. I don't have any other ones downloaded. But that's basically what that is. Let's go ahead and turn that off. It's very calming. Very. Okay. And then, of course, you got the dual connection. And you can turn it off and on. You can say which devices that you have it paired up to, where you can you want to do the multi-point connection. Right now, of course, it's connected to my phone. But if I want to do the dual connection with my tablet, I can go ahead and do that, and then I can switch back and forth. Okay, and then of course you got the ear fit test, the earbud fit test. This will let you know if you got the proper seal. Let me see if I can get you into focus here. I keep thinking, I just go on and not even think about the focus. All right, let's get there. Okay, there we go. As you can see, if you hit play here, it will give you a test. I'm gonna go ahead and run it real quick. Let's run in the test, and check and see if I have the proper seal. Of course, it says perfect fit. Then you go ahead and hit done. But if you're, say for instance, you have a small earbud, or your earbuds are your tips are too little, it will tell you need to switch them. If they're too big, they'll tell you need to get lower, drop them down a little bit. Okay, then of course you can go at the bottom. You got your firmware update. Then down at the bottom here, actually let me go up here. Of course, that's the disconnect and then delete devices up here. Little notification there. I just wanted to make sure we covered that as well. All right, let's go down here where it says earbud control. And of course, this is where you can set what type of squeezes, how you want your squeezes to trigger. Right now, triple squeeze on the left earbud takes me to the previous track. Squeeze and hold gets me into noise canceling or transparency mode. Quick squeeze is a planned pause, and double squeeze will take you to the next track. On the right, it looks like I have them set the same way, but you can also go in, say for instance, you don't want. Okay, these two cannot be edited. I forgot. The quick one and the double one cannot be edited. Only the triple and the squeeze and hold. So if I go up here, you don't have too many options. That's the one thing I don't like. You really don't have a lot of options to choose from. You got previous, and then you can't do anything with the volume or anything like that with these earbuds. But that's that's the one drawback to them so far that I've found. Everything else will seem to be pretty good. Okay, so oops, let me go back in. All right. So then these, and you go up. Let me see, get up in there. Of course, this will show you all your devices. And I thought there was let me go into the hear test. Let's see. Okay, so I don't need to do that because it's going to go through that whole test. I thought there was a setting here where you could go in and edit like an equalizer, but apparently there isn't. So outside of that hear test, and why do I keep doing that? I always do that with these things. There's really not much functionality with these earbuds, so I cannot literally go in and zero out anything or manually adjust anything as far as with the equalizer and stuff like that. So that's basically it for the one. Let me actually make sure I covered everything in here. Yep, I did. All right, so that was it for the OnePlus Buds Pro app through my Melody, or Hey Melody, excuse me. Since OnePlus does not have their own proprietary app, they go ahead and use this one. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Sony headphone app, and we're going to take a look. Okay, we're back in. As you can see, we got the LinkBuds S already paired up. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the Sony headphones app. Okay, as you can see, let me get a little closer here because it's a white background. As you can see, you got a picture of both your earbuds and the case, and you see the battery strength of each of them. Okay, now of course we've seen this before, but we're gonna go through it anyway for those who haven't. All right, in the status bar, you've got your adaptive sound setting. You want to go in. This is for like location. If you want to set up certain sound settings for that automatic sound profiles for whatever location. You can go in there and set that up. Right now, of course, you hit that little toggle switch down here. It'll tell you exactly what ambient sound you're on, your control, where you're at as far as your status, if it's noise canceling or anything like that. Okay, then of course you got your track name, and then of course you got your play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks, and of course you also have your volume slider, which obviously affects the volume slider for the phone, as you can see. All right, and then of course if we go ahead and switch on to sound, this is where you can get have functionality for your ambient sound controls. You can drop that down. You can go ahead and select between ambient sound, noise canceling, and of course off. So let me go ahead. I'm going to put these guys in. Now we all know that Sony has some of the best, one if not, I'll just say industry leading, along with Bose, as far as active noise canceling. So we're going to go ahead and hit noise canceling, and it lives up to its name. It definitely lives up to its name. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on ambient sound so I'm not yelling. Okay, so with ambient sound, the rocker here, you can turn it all the way down to where you hear next to no sound, or you can turn it all the way up where you can hear all the sound around you. I'm gonna leave that all the way up for now, so that way I'm not yelling. Okay, then you have, if you can see that there, you have focus on voice. So if you toggle that, if you check that box, then it will suppress background noise and focus only on vocal, anyone talking or anything like that. Okay, then of course you got the speak to chat feature there. If you toggle that on, basically, whenever it hears you talking, it will pause your music, and once you stop talking after so much, like a few seconds, your music will resume, or your audio will resume, because you could be listening to an audiobook or something. Okay, and then of course you have your equalizer. As right now, I have it set to off, so when we do the sound test, we're not going to incorporate the equalizer into it. We'll make it fair for a fair readout. Okay, we keep scrolling down. You can analyze your ear shape. Mine hasn't been analyzed. I decided I won't do that. That's part of the 360 reality software setup. Both of these, the optimized apps, I haven't even bothered to install that because frankly, I just haven't installed it. Okay. Then you got your Bluetooth connectivity quality, your connection quality. You can let me go back. You can either you can prioritize sound quality or a stable connection. I went for a stable connection because when it comes to sound quality, my phone doesn't support the LDAC feature, so I'd rather have this stable connection. I'd rather prioritize that with this phone. Of course, and of course, you have the DSEE Extreme option where you can toggle that on and off. That is for, say, for instance, you have compressed audio files. Using this feature will allow you to get the most out of those files. All right, so let's go ahead and hit System. And of course, you got your voice assistant. If you want to use that, you can toggle down. I put Do Not Use, but you can go either use Alexa, Google Assistant, or say, for instance, you're using this with an Apple phone or Samsung phone where you can use Siri and Bixby respectively. You go ahead and select voice function of mobile device. Okay, and then of course you have your touch features as far as what you want them to do, left and right earbud. Like for my left, I have using my ambient sound. Double, I guess, tap once for active noise. Nothing else set for anything else except for the quick. If you press and hold, you get the quick attention, like I discussed in the specs. You hold that down. Your audio gets quiet. You go into a transparent or ambient sound mode as far as Sony's concerned, it'll be ambient sound mode. You can have your conversation. Then when you remove your finger from it, you return into active noise cancel, whatever setting you have, and your volume increases or returns back to the the original setting. Then if you switch to the right ear or right earbud, you can still use the toggle drop down. You can either choose ambient sound, playback controls, volume control, or just not assigned. I have it using for playback. Playing pause, next song, previous song. I don't have it for volume. So that's one thing that they have in common with the OnePlus Buds Pro is that you can't have it all set that way. So we can go ahead and we're going to cancel out that because I don't want to change anything there. All right, then of course, your ambient control. Basically, this is what you want to do for, say, like I have it for my ambient sound controls on my left earbud. This is what if you want to cycle through the selections. Noise canceling, ambient sound, and then off. I just want them to bounce between the two. I don't need the third one. Some people may want the third one, so they put it off so that it's not using either or. Because I guess that could be a battery saving maneuver there. And of course, then you have your quick access options, like a double tap, triple tap. If you go in there, you can set them up for quick access to Spotify or Endel. I don't use either one of those apps, so I just, I just go past that. And of course, you have, it says determine optimal earbuds. You can do a wear test here just to make sure you have the proper seal and everything like that. And same thing, almost like on that Hey Melody app where they do a test and everything for you. Just to make sure you got the best fit, best seal possible there. And then, of course, you can do the automatic power off. I do have it as do not turn off, but basically after a certain amount of time, the earbuds will turn off. If you, like, say, for instance, you take them off and put them on your desk and there's or if just, for instance, there's just no music being played or anything like that, then they will just turn off automatically. Then you have to put them back into the case, take them back out to power them back on. I just have that set to do not turn off because I don't need that. Of course, and then of course we keep moving. You got pause when you take your earbud out. That's pretty much self-explanatory. You take it one out of your ear, your audio pauses. You put it back in, your audio resumes. Then of course you got your notification and voice guide. You can toggle that on and off. You can even switch from languages. Of course, I have mine in English, but there are other languages, as you can see there, that you can switch from. Then, of course, you got your automatic downloads. I have mine set to always download no matter where I'm at. You can also have it set to where you want it Wi-Fi only. Okay. So then, of course, you got initialized settings. You can basically reset the earbuds back to a certain point in time, or just do a complete factory default reset. Okay, so then we can go ahead and go into services. And this is basically where you get use for like Spotify and Endel, autoplay. I don't have any of these turned on because I don't use Spotify or any of those services there. So I have that turned off, as you can see with the toggle switch. Okay, so if you go into information, of course, it gives you information as far as latest updates or anything that has happened. And of course, you get your tips for everything like that. Of course, I gotta take a look at that safe listening one there, and then we can go back out. Of course, it's an activity if you got like badges like I do, because I use them a lot. You get them for all that stuff like that. And of course, you got safe listening, and you got logs. Okay, it tells you how much time you've used them. Of course, a lot of that times with the XM4s because I've had them longer. Okay, and also if you go up here in the upper right, hit those three dots, you can get like LinkBuds S tutorials. It basically walk through on how to use the earbuds. And of course, it'll tell you what version software you have here. Let me go back in. And then of course you can back up or restore settings within the earbuds. Say for instance, you backed them up, but then you lost the earbuds somehow, you get a new pair. You can always log in and then download, restore your settings back onto the new set. And of course, you have the launch the music center there, and then of course you have. Let's see let's see. I don't have that downloaded, so we're not even gonna go there. So you got app about this app. Basically, it will tell you, give you information, the version number, license information, region, so on and so forth. And then, of course, you have the help option, which will take you to Sony's website for troubleshooting, anything like that, or Q&A questions and stuff like that. All right, and that was. It took myself out. I hit the wrong button there, and that was the Sony headphone app for the LinkBuds S. Next up, we're going to go ahead and get to the music. So what we're going to do, since I already have the LinkBuds S in ear already, we're going to go ahead and start with them. And we're going to pick up some music, and then we're going to see how they sound. All right. Okay, we're back. And our first song we're going to pick up on is we're going to go back to old school again. We're going to do some Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. That's going to be our first song. Remember, we got this up to 100. We're using the LinkBuds S. The EQ is at 0. So this is just right out of the box. So let's go. Oh, let me back up. Wow. Okay. I don't know, this might be the recording, but these are very loud. Okay. Okay. All right. Really good vocals. You can actually make out the background songs too, or background vocals too. That bass is that bass guitar is really up front. And that horn, yep. The background, okay. All right. You can definitely hear the main vocals and the background vocals. They're really clear. Okay. All right. You can really hear the background vocals along with the main vocals. The bass guitar was ridiculous. He was real up front. It was really thumping. It was really I don't know. The recording must have been really, but this was very loud. This is louder than the other audio tryout that I had. With them as far as the another song. So it could be the recording, but because obviously this is an official audio, so it sounded really good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick up another song. We're gonna go into a hip hop song, and we're gonna do Godzilla by Eminem. Yep, that's the one. Let's go. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. This is really pumping. Woo! Yeah. Let me hear that. Okay, even the chorus is nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is a really good. Okay. All right. So that's 2 for 2. That's 2 for 2 with the Sony LinkBuds S. They are. I don't know. It could be these are actual official audio. This is ridiculous. This. All right. It's gonna be tough for the OnePlus Buds to do. I'm gonna save my overall thoughts for afterwards. We're gonna go ahead and switch these out. We're gonna go ahead and get the OnePlus Buds Pro paired up, and then we're gonna go back in. Let's see that they are paired up onto the phone. We're gonna go ahead and put these in. Sure they locked in good. Got my seal. All right, let's go ahead back in. We're gonna go in and get. We're gonna go back in and get Michael. All right, here we go. Put these up to 100. Okay. Yeah. All right. These get very loud. Uh, you got a balanced sound, good beat, good bass. Let me hear the vocals. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Okay. Everything's balanced. I'm I'm focusing on the vocals right now. I'm trying to see if how they're good. Man, I like that transition. I like that bass transition to the instrumental. Okay. All right. Okay. That's going to be a tough one. I know I've said some things during the listen through. Why'd I do that? But I'm gonna save my overall thoughts for the end. Very close so far. I mean, very close. Let's go ahead and get into Godzilla here real quick. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be tough. It's definitely gonna be tough. All right, let me hear this vocal. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, that's going to be tough. I don't know if it was the recordings, but both of these, they really showed their worth. All right, let me go ahead and get this, set this to the side, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that. All right, my final thoughts on these two earbuds. The sound they sound great. I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know if it was the actual audio versions because these were official audio from the actual albums that they came from. Both of them were very loud. I feel that the OnePlus Buds just got maybe a half tick louder than the Sony's. They definitely brought the bass and everything. The bass was there, but they really emphasized the vocals and the instruments. Whereas the Sony's, they emphasized the bass and the vocals more so. Not saying that they were bad. They were both very good. It's just that it depends on your again. It depends on your listening style. And again, these were at max volume, just so we can get a concise feel for what they sound like and everything like that. Like I said, I normally listen to mine between 50 and 60%. Because I love my ears. And man, I would, if you ask me to pick one, I wouldn't even know which way to go. If I had to choose one, like right out of my, just grab one and go, I wouldn't know which one to go with. I think I would go with the OnePlus mainly because of the quick charge and the multi-point pairing issue, pairing functionality. The Sonys do not have that. They do have the quick charge, but they don't have it where it gives you that much time. Other than that, it's pretty much a dead heat in my opinion when it comes to these two earbuds. You can't go wrong either way. But like I said, if I had to choose one in a pinch, I would go with the OnePlus Buds Pro because of the features. Okay, and with that brings us to the end of this Gauntlet Series edition. I will be recording other ones. I got a few more guys over there lined up, ready to go at these Sonys. So if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a like. And if you want to continue on with me through the rest of the Gauntlet series, I've got a bunch of guys sitting over there. They're right over there, waiting to take their chance against the LinkBuds S. So if you want to be part of that, hit the notification. Excuse me. Subscribe first, of course. Subscribe to become a member of the team, and then go ahead and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified when these videos and other videos drop, and then you can come in and check us out and see what we got cooking over here. So once again, thank you for stopping in and hollering at your boy. And this has been the Gauntlet series for the Sony LinkBuds S. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.